Put your hands together for my friend Dave Oakley.
Keep it going for Billy, y'all. What's going on? Slowport, it's good to be here. It's my first time at this brewery. This place is awesome. And I really like the name, Slow Pour, as it perfectly describes me as a child. Slow Pour. I guess to be fair, it perfectly describes me now too. Not gonna lie. I'm not gonna front. Like if I was to make a brewery now, it'd be Slow Pour and Silly. Anyway, y'all, so my name's Dave. My pronouns are he, him, and his. But if I ever start dating a little person, I will change my pronouns to fee, fi, fo, fum. You guys rule. Alright? So I'm a bartender. That's what I do for trade. I used to bartend down in West Palm Beach, Florida. And that's when I kind of realized that Florida is just the Long Island iced tea of states. Alright, it's just a whole bunch of different spirits mixed up with Coke. So yeah, I lived down in Florida for a little bit, but I also lived out in Durango, Colorado, like Billy said. And that was like a bit of a culture shock, being from Atlanta and living in a small mountain town in Colorado. Like most notably for me, the biggest thing I noticed was the town was so small they didn't even have a Martin Luther King Jr. Boulevard. What? Yeah, and it was so white, the closest thing would ever come to that is just having a Martin Luther Boulevard. He's a famous white guy, yeah. Famous white, shout out Lutheran. Switch gears a little bit, I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'm actually a recovering drug addict. I don't know why I said actually, it's probably obvious looking at me, but yeah, I'm a recovering drug addict. Oh, well thank you, good. I appreciate that actually, thank you. I started young, like as a teenager, and I got into hard drugs quick. And like the first time I got into heroin, I did a line of heroin and immediately did a line of meth right afterwards. Yeah, big old speedball. I called it a peanut butter and crystal sandwich. Yeah. But no bread. No bread on that sandwich, because I might have been a junkie, but I'm still a millennial, and I refuse to poison my body with gluten. That'd be stupid. But yeah, like I said, I got out of it, and they say when you quit one drug addiction, you tend to transfer that addiction over to something else. You know, like some people get into like positive things like exercise and working out. Other people get addicted to other drugs. But me, I went right down the middle with it. Because like what I took up when I stopped shooting heroin was eating Totino's pizza rolls. A lot. Like they're good. Some would say addictive. But yeah, I did. And to be honest, it was a pretty easy transition going from heroin to Totino's. Okay, true, sometimes the cheese would clog up the needle or whatever, but I told you, silly. No, but there really were some similarities. Like for one, they're both gonna make your little tummy hurt. For two, I would treat Totino's the same exact way I treated dope. I'd go out, I'd buy a bag, come home, bust out some aluminum foil, and I would cook that shit up. And third, and probably most importantly to me, is after about an hour 25, they both make you a little bit sleepy. You know, they might make you nod off. And that gave me an idea. It gave me the idea that now I want to be the spokesperson for Totino's Pizza Rolls. Because I know exactly what my slogan would be, y'all. I would come out at the end of every commercial and be like, Totino's Pizza Rolls. You always wake up from our naps. Thank you guys. My name is Dave Oakley. Right up your host, Billy.